We're speaking with Tim Landry, who works for Open Sky Community Services. Tim, thank you very much for joining me today. I appreciate it.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Doing all right. You have a big event coming up called Edwards Ride for Mental Health Awareness, and it's going to be happening May 16th. And when it's a ride, that means motorcycles, I assume, right?
That is correct.
And how can bikers get involved in this?
If people would like to pre-register, you can go to openskycs.org/EdwardsRide. Whether you're riding, if you just want to come and support, however you want to do it, you can pre-register there. And we're hoping for great weather and a great turnout for this year.
Now, this all, obviously, it's for mental health awareness. This benefits Open Sky, but there's another organization involved?
Yes, Crystal House Clubhouse is owned by Open Sky. It's a clubhouse for folks with mental health challenges to gain some job skills, social skills, meet people, just to support in the area. And it's something that my son would have greatly benefited from if he was still living in the Gardner area. And it's something that's close to my heart, and we're doing it to raise money for them.
And for people that don't know, that's who Edward is. He was your son. And how long ago did he pass?
My son Edward passed away in 2022. He had struggled with mental health challenges since he was a teen, and unfortunately, it took him at the age of 22. So myself, my family, we wanted to do something in his memory to try to make a difference, and this is what we came up with, and just very thankful for everybody who's been supportive of this event. Last year was the first one. It was a cold, rainy day. Hoping for different this year, but at the end of the day, it's going to be fun, and we're going to raise money for a great cause.
Yeah, and it's you got a lot of stuff planned. I mean, you can you can register at 9. It's going to start at the Gardner Elks Lodge over there, and then you go, I'm assuming, in a loop, and you come back there, and then you're going to have a kind of a big barbecue in Monument Park, which is right across the street.
Correct. Yep, it's about a 45-mile ride. Should take us little under an hour and a half. Come back, we'll have a great chicken barbecue. There'll be some information set up in the park around various mental health services, and again, just should be a good day for people to come together and take care of one another for a moment.
Yeah, that's important. It's important to know. To me, it's very important to know that there's somebody else going through something. It may not be the same exact thing, but something similar. And that feeling, knowing that you're not alone, is a huge, huge help. That, to me,
100%. Anyway. I mean, you never know what somebody's going through, and there's plenty of people out there who are willing to offer help or just listen. And on the flip side of that, people can easily hide behind a smile or behind a joke, but it's important to check in on one another just to make sure that we're all doing okay.
Yeah, I see. I see lots of resources, like lots of people putting on events like Edwards Ride. Lots of organizations like the Crystal House Clubhouse and Open Sky. But it seems to me the biggest challenge to help people with mental health is to get them to accept that they need help. Would you say that's maybe the biggest challenge?
I definitely agree. Taking that first step is really the hardest piece. And, just realizing that there's no shame in saying, you know what, I'm struggling right now. I need some help. Yeah. Everybody goes through that at some point. All you got to do is just, ask for help.
Yeah. And it's out there. I mean, right here, Edwards Ride, and you can hang out with other people, and you'll have resources there for folks who may be struggling with something there at the barbecue or beforehand at the Elks in Gardner. This is a great way to do that. It's not you're not going into a sterile doctor's office, or it's kind of a lighter atmosphere to maybe get to know other people who are struggling.
And definitely, there will be all walks of life there too. So, I mean, everybody is welcome. It's all inclusive. Throw your cards on the table and speak to someone.
And again, can you give that website out and how people can register online?
Sure. If you go to openskycs.org/EdwardsRide, all the information's there. You can register. And again, whether you're riding, whether you're just going to participate and enjoy the barbecue, whatever you need to do, that's the link. And I just look forward to seeing a bunch of people on Saturday the 16th.
Yeah, hope so. That'd be great. Hopefully the weather's good and you can see how beautiful the greater Gardner area is. So you can see I'm sure,
yes.
Will you guys be going by the big chair and, the whole deal there? And
Unfortunately, we will not be going by the chair. However, we will go through downtown. We'll sneak up into New Hampshire a little bit, and
Nice.
we'll loop back around. And it's a police-escorted ride, so it's going to be safe as well.
Very nice. Awesome. Well, Tim Landry from Open Sky Community Services talking about Edwards Ride for Mental Health Awareness, May 16th. We'll post all that information on our website, of course, our social media, and you can get it there if you want to get involved. Tim, thank you so much for taking the time. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Mike. Have a great day.